And we're back with another problematic person in the celebrity verse. Maybe not problematic, but you'll be the judge. I'll post the clips in the video from this situation and then you let me know. So on yesterday, Tammy Rivera uploaded a video to her Instagram. Unsure if she went live or not. Either way, she uploaded a video to her Instagram. That video has now been taken down, but we have it.
I'm in Walgreens, CVS. I come here almost every other night. I know every person that works in this store. I came here to get some satin hair wrap and some dew growth oil. This lady sat here. She must be new. She sat here and she watched me on the aisle, acting like she was fixing stuff in the aisle. I'm watching her watch me, right?
She was opening
I'm watching. She watching me. I opened the pack. She said, Becky, she's watching me so hard that when I opened this pack, she said, "Don't do that." I said, "Who are you talking to?" No, I said, "Who are you talking?" You didn't say please. I said, "Who are you talking to?"
I said,
"Don't do that." I said, "If I'm buying this, I can do what I want." "No, you cannot. Don't do that." I said, "You've been watching me this whole." Pull the cameras back. You did. Pull the cameras back.
Okay.
Pull the cameras back. What you thought was I was a child or someone stealing because you sat there and you watched me on 2 hours and I watched you watch me and I didn't say anything. Not one thing.
I work here, yes.
Yeah, you do work here. And I come in here almost every other night. Every employee who works here knows me, but her. She must be new. But she sat there and watched me on the aisles. She sat there and watched me on the aisles and told me to not open. And it was the mannerism in which you spoke to me like I was a child. Don't do that. Why are you watching me from 2 hours away telling me not to open something that I'm about to pay for? And then she would tell me to leave the store. I told her to call the police. And she's still running her mouth. And she's still running her mouth. And you're still running your mouth. And you're about to be on Instagram to 7.5 million followers. So laugh at that.
But she was in CVS and she was trying to buy a satin wrap and some dew grow oil. So of course to her, she feels that she is not doing anything wrong because she has been in this particular CVS store for numerous times and everybody in this particular CVS store knows her except the particular manager that she is getting into a little bit of a back and forth with. And even based off of the movement by the manager as well as her reaction, she really doesn't care. She is not fazed by Tammy Rivera saying that she will be posting this to her 7.5 million followers. But it also is very telling that regardless, Tammy Rivera herself also acknowledges that she must be new. So with that being said, and her probably being new, it should click in your mind that you have to be on code or above board with somebody new in the store until you get comfortable. Now, of course, opening merchandise in the store before purchasing it, I'm sure you're not allowed to do that. But let's be honest here, people. We've done it. Okay, some of you guys have done it probably without even realizing that, okay, maybe it won't be too bad because I'm going to buy it anyway. We know how it is. I mean, come on, you've been in hair stores as well where they literally are now locking up things. So you can't even open it and look at it really. But, that's just the way it goes because people open it and then they mess it up and then they put it back like, oh, never mind. So that is there to completely prevent you from doing that. So but of course to Tammy, she chalked it up to being racially profiled. Was it her being racially profiled, or was it simply the fact that it's coming across like you're stealing because you're opening merchandise without paying for it? And even if we give you the benefit of the doubt, you still need to ask regardless of the situation. So in this particular situation, it does come across as complete entitlement. Rather, she wants to accept that or acknowledge that or not. Granted, I can see where her side of it is coming from, but also at the same time, you don't make the rules. You don't own CVS, so you can't do what you want to do regardless of who was there yesterday, the day after, or the next day. Okay, so after this whole rant, it did go viral pretty much on other blog pages. She did also go ahead and post a response, which I will post in this particular video so you can take a look at it.
Hey y'all, so I'm home and I have calmed down and I am a lot more calmer than I was earlier. I just want to clarify some things and just get people to understand why I was so upset. I went inside CVS at night because I just left Belize, and I got, if you can see, these mosquito bites, and they itch like hell. So I was like, I'm gonna stop past and give me some hydrocortisone. And of course, when you go into the store, like all us females, we end up getting other stuff that we don't even need. I went and grabbed a bonnet and some hair oil and, you know, whatever. But as I walk in, I watched this lady watch me through 3 aisles. And I watch her stand behind the corner aisle acting like she fixing stuff. I'm watching her this whole time, and I'm thinking to myself, like, look at this goofy back here just watching me, thinking I'm about to steal something. But whatever. I paid her no mind. Not once did she greet me. Not once did she ask if I needed help with anything. Not once did she say hello, good night. Is there anything I can help you with? Can I help you find anything? Instead, as soon as she saw me do something that she was wrong, or that she felt that whatever wasn't right, or that, you know, was against the store policy, she, don't do that. And I'm telling you exactly like that. Don't do that. Don't. To the point that I turned around, I said, who the hell is you talking to? And she's like, you, don't do that. I said, I'm going to pay for this. I don't care. Don't open it. I said, you know what, at this point, you need to get the hell out of my face, because you're being very disrespectful. She followed me through the aisles. I don't care. At this point, I'm going off. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm telling her how I feel. And she's like, oh, well, you can leave, get out the store. I said, well, then call the police, because I'm not gonna leave until I pay for my stuff. So then you will say I stole some stuff. Call the police. And it's not, like I say, it's not about the fact that of me opening something. It's more so in the sense of, like, you could have been like, hey, can I hold that at the counter for you? Girl, we're not supposed to open things in the store. I'm sorry, it's against our store policy. I'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I apologize. Yeah, you can take that up, but I promise you, anything I open, I'm going to pay for. And that would have been that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about like, oh, I just want to be treated fair. I want to be treated like a human being. I don't think I'm better than nobody else. I look crazy. I look hit. I don't look like I got anything, and that's fine, because I'm not trying to look like I'm a regular person too, so I'm not expecting no special privileges or anything like that. I believe that you greet the janitor with the same respect you greet the CEO. You know what I'm saying? That's how I treat people in my everyday life, and I just want to be treated the same as a human. That's all. I don't want no special privileges, none of that. But you never know who you are dealing with, and you never know who people are, and my grandmother always told me, you never know when you're entertaining an angel, so treat everybody fairly. You sat there and you racially profiled me, and I know that it's crazy, because I know a lot of black and brown people. When I mean brown, I mean a lot of Hispanics, you know, black people. We go through it a lot where we, you know, they just stayed over top of us. And even when she called the police, which I was kind of flattered by, she was saying, oh, it's a brown skinned woman here. She's brown. She's a brown skinned woman. I mean, you know, everybody who knows me knows I love being, you know, darker. That's why I got my little tan. But, you know, I just felt like, what did that even matter? What was that even like? It's just, the whole night just shook me up, and I'm so angry I let this lady disturb my peace. That's just how I feel about it.
Just even a little snippet, it does feel like that it's a roundabout circle about how she still at the end of the day was not incorrect, or she does not see her wrongdoing. Even if she acknowledged it, that should have been the first thing off the bat, instead of a 4-minute video explaining what was pretty obvious to the naked eye. But anyway, so this has been another problematic video on my channel. It's Guy Jade. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like my channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to it. And I'll see you next time.